Hey everybody, it's Rob. It is day 24 of the 100-day challenge. I've kind of slowed down with making videos every day because I don't want to, I don't know, I guess I don't want to overload. I don't have too much to say because not much has been going on besides the normal meditation, things like that, which I'm getting back into, which is kind of cool. And my songwriting has not so much happened on my own, although ideas are hitting me more than they were before. And also when the band gets together, when we're working on new songs, I've been able to at least get my parts out better and get them out and deal also more with rejection in a way, because you go through, you do a lot of parts and you're coming up with ideas for songs, and you pick 1 out of 5. Like you'll come up with an idea and go, that's not so good. Do another one, oh, that's not so good, and you get frustrated after a while. And I've actually gotten a lot better with dealing with that frustration and turning it into something else. Like, they don't like that, or this is not working, okay, let's try this, and then something will kind of come out of the box. And it's been really cool. And actually, I wanted to tell you guys, I almost forgot, I had a very cool dream last night. Now, I remember dreams maybe once every 6 months. I'll remember a dream. And usually, even if I do remember it like when I wake up, within 2 minutes it's gone. And I'm sure a few of you have the same problem too with dreams. But anyway, I had a really cool dream last night that I think you guys, well, if you've watched my videos, there was one video I posted maybe a week ago or so where I was talking about the fact that I was having issues with my mom, and that that we have fights and it'll be over the littlest thing, but she's a very different person from me, this and that, and how I get really upset by just like the stupidest little thing. Like, I'll be telling a really awesome story and she'll focus on like the one negative thing about it, and then I'm pissed off and everything like that, and I go almost into a rage. And I had a cool dream last night, and I woke up angry from this dream. And then when I thought about it, and this is why I remember it, because I was angry and I remembered it when I woke up, but I thought about what it meant. And it's very basic, but as I was dreaming it and as I woke up, I didn't realize how basic of a message I was getting. And this was basically, the dream was that my mother had 2 pictures of me that she kind of claimed. She goes like, look at these pictures and look at you in these pictures, you must be gay. And I don't want to offend anyone who is gay, but I'm not gay. And it gets me very upset, because she's like, I'm 33 and I'm not married, so I must be gay, right? So she kind of went into this whole thing again, and these were pictures that, although now that I'm thinking about the pictures, there's really nothing going on in the pictures, but in the dream they were important moments in my life, but they're obviously not anything important. But in the dream I remember them symbolizing important moments in my life, and she looks at them and goes, well, you're gay, right? So I got so insanely angry, which is the same kind of reaction I kind of hear, but it was definitely more angry in the dream. And immediately, the next thing in the dream was, as I'm in my room, I'm pissed off, and I realized that my room is filled with gifts, wrapped gifts, that that I knew, in my dream, I knew that my mom had left in here. Now, in the dream I was thinking she had put them there for storage, for Christmas, or whatever like that, but just the fact that my room was just packed, like maybe piles this high of just gifts, little tiny things. And I was so pissed off that not only had she done the whole thing with the pictures, but secondly had used my room as a storage. So I grabbed all these gifts and I started throwing them across the hallway and smashing them over there, just in a pissed off rage. And that was a dream. And come on, what does that mean? You take a basic meaning of it is, I knew the gifts were from my mom, so it was like all these little gifts that I'm overlooking, and I'm just, my life is full of them from her. Little gifts from my mom, and just the stupidest little thing will set me off, and I go and ignore all these gifts and smash them, and I remember the look on my mom's face when she saw me smashing the gifts was like sad, and it was like, okay, yes, these things will piss me off, but I can't overlook the gifts I have. And what is that saying? You got to be grateful for the things that you get, even if they're small little packages. So yeah, that was my cool dream, and of course, you know, of course, it's obvious what it means, and so I took that, and I've been kind of like today, all day, I was very focused on that and being grateful for little things, especially when it comes to my mom. So I think that's going to actually help my relationship with my mother very much. So anyway, that was my cool story for today, and that's it. I'm going to try not to be too distant from the camera, but you know, we'll see how this goes. But I'm still very much energized. I'm still psyched, and so many people joining up, and I'm loving your videos, and that's it. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe the day after. I don't know. We'll see.